seems like from all the all the books and how amazing your office looks, as I mentioned before we started recording. What's top of mind for you right now on this issue? Is there new research coming out? Is there new avenues that you see people starting to go down?
I still think that a major issue is to develop some recognition for male victims because they've been systematically overlooked everywhere in North America, Western Europe. It's the same. There was just this one sort of political viewpoint that was adopted because it had no resistance. I mean, this whole idea of the woman victim started in the U.S. with a couple of really high-profile cases where women were abused in public and the police didn't react. And so that was parlayed into a movement, just like George Floyd was sort of parlayed into a movement. These things usually start with one extreme event. But then, the political notion says, well, this is happening everywhere all the time and it's always the same and it's always men doing it to women. That's just flat out wrong. 4% of 4 to 5% of incidents in North America would be severe violence to women, punching or kicking or worse. So that's got to change for all the reasons that we've been talking about.
Yeah.
And that continues to be an issue. And I still think there needs to be just way more recognition of the psychological bases of what's happening here and stop casting it in these superficial, broad political terms, which make no sense at all. They might as well use astrological signs. Really, it's that bad. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And yet that's the government of Canada runs on that basis. So there you have it. Urban myth runs the country.
Wow. Yeah, I might even watch this conversation back because there's some of the things that, again, they're so counterintuitive to how I've heard it discussed, and it's also really great to hear you talk about it, not from a place of blame on either side. And I think we really speak about these things sometimes in a zero sum way, in that if you're talking about men, it means you're not talking about women. If you're talking about boys, you're not talking about girls, and I think that's super sad. I don't think we have to put a limit on how much empathy or love that we can give to everybody and try to protect people. If we, like you said, stop speaking in these very political terms and black and white, good and bad.